definitely is towards the south, and we might see a lot of drops towards military base, and this is going to be really interesting. Novo is also a really good spot for these teams, but we are still seeing a lot of drops early on from the plane. It seems like they want to stay on the main island. Let's see how many are going to be taking the gamble for the military base. I do hope there are some teams that are willing to take that gamble, because hey, once again, the people going on military base, you know what it means, RZ, some bridge action, and I am all down to see that. And he's just going to be moving out of there, because I don't think we're going to see anything else happening. But as I say that, Freeline Cantix is going to be proving me wrong once again. This guy was the one to wipe out an entire team alone, and now they're getting a lot of work done as well. Redline and Freeline right up on their faces each other. Oh boy, this is a really good interaction between these two teams. Oh, look at USC, that is a lot of teams going right up on each other, but there we go. KDL is going to be taking one down on Fierus, who tried to rush him, but is going to be losing.
It will be difficult, which will be the game phase 4 or 3 or 4. But yeah, look at Drip Gang, he's here, he's calm, he's slow, he just did not make a single noise, got one player behind his back, and now he will be spotted and put down by the 9 away before he was even able to secure the kill.
Away players definitely are in the zone. Here we go. Pommy's going to be taking another fight, and he is really low on HP. Only 7 points of HP left in his pocket. He is going to have to apply in first aid before he gets back into the fight. This is a good encounter between Drip Gang and 9 away. These guys are going to have to tackle this really carefully, otherwise they might just end up getting wiped. But still, they do have one player knocked on Drip Gang's side, and the nades are being cooked. He knows the position of one, and there we go. He's pushing once again. There you go. Guns out, and he's going to be catching Fantasy with his pants out. There we go. That is one more knock towards Drip Gang. These guys just may be able to take out Drip Gang right here and now.
Yeah, Maronex is just trying to go ahead, sneaking into the enemy territory, reviving his players up. He doesn't want to let them go. 9 away, they need to do something right here, right now, if they want to get those kills secured, because if they are not doing anything at this particular moment, Drip Gang will be back up to 4 players, and I don't think so even 9 away, they are reviving their 4th players. On the other side, DG, oh my god, that's a bad news on their side. One of their players got a 3rd party. 9 away, obviously, also a victim of 3rd party, with one of their players also going down, but the IXO nade gets connected, secures the kill, and DG, they are suddenly in deep trouble, deep crowns, with the 9 away having a bit of an advantage, but unfortunately they're not the only team coming out on top. With the 3rd parties going on, both of the teams are suffering huge losses.
There you go, Drip Gang. Crimson is still in the battlefield, and he's going to be knocking down Sixo. And 9 away is now looking really tough, in a really tough position, and it's the only guy that was able to get a lot of eliminations in the previous game. Once again, the only one last alive. He is trying to look for more people, but there we go.
Yeah, and obviously he can deal a lot of damage to win or die before he goes down. At least 1 or 2 kills, and especially on the players that are low on HP from win or die. So let's see what kind of damage. But the bigger question is, how did he make here? How did he get here? How did both of these teams? Yeah, this guy, guys, this guy is still sitting silently. He has good amount of ammo. He has a nade in his hand, some kind of smoke and a flash. Oh no, maybe he might not be able to give his position away, but yeah.
Go, nade is cooked. Red team is coming up. There we go. He is doing something. This is his opportunity. The nades are being cooked. FL is pushing right up on to win or die, and there we go. The utility nade knockouts are perfect. They don't even need to use his gun, because yeah, they are doing a perfect job with just their utilities. The pushes there, they are clearing them out one by one. They just basically wiped them out. That was amazing. Only one more player to go though. They still have to manage this out, and yeah, that's how you do it. Learn from Freeline.
Just first, they're on the edge of the circle. Yeah, so I think they're at the top of the 9 teams alive, and if this game goes well for Unwanted, yeah, I think Hollow, if Unwanted has a good game,
thing to do when you have a lot of time on your hands. But there we go. He's gonna finally be taking some shots. There we go. The nade's being cooked, and it's gonna be thrown away, and they're gonna decide to move back from that spot. What was that nade? 2 players knocked out. That was perfect. SLN taking so much damage from these guys. It's only 1 more player remaining, and there we go. These guys are gonna get a job done. Well, it's not enough. It's it's not enough. They need to take one more down, but the nades are perfect, and they're just gonna keep cooking them up. And there we go. The job is now finally done with Shaolin.
Takes skill, that takes a lot of the skill, and Freeline has been able to do that. And look at that, with that weird kind of driving, they were able to get in. But no, obviously no, you need to be very careful with how you make your moves to the right side, with the blue zone pushing it from left.
That is definitely true. Unwanted in a really good spot right now, but there it is. 180S finally taking their move. Deviant is down. That is one player down. Unwanted side. That equals up the playing field for these guys. 180S looking the better of the team right now. Shoot all haters once again down one player. Knocks are coming in left and right. 180R. The hype of the moment is still active. 180R right outside of Fnatic's face. He's trying to do this solo all alone, while on the other side, Unwanted is getting the frags that they need. Krishnevas, there we go. 180R is going to be getting away with 10 kills. That is kind of, well, close to their name, but still not close enough. They have slowed down a little.
Oh no, look at that, what is happening? Can he revive him? Spot, the play takes him down. It's a
There
no, look at that. He came from behind. Unwanted, just sneak up on the last player of 180. Holler, it has been a bit expected, but a straight world domination by Unwanted again. 19 points in the game number 1, 19 points in the game number 2 again, and look at that, they are on a roll right now with 180R right behind them with 17 points. They got the second most elimination. Look at Feline. They got 12 elimination, the most elimination in the game with 13 points and only one placement point. They would have surely overtaken any other team if they were able to survive anymore. But Feline, they had a wonderful game with 13